What is up, YouTube? Hello, Party Parrots. Marvel Snap's latest OTA has officially hit, and it was a juicy one, bringing some much-needed nerfs to some of the RAM package in like Fin Fang Foom and Star-Lord, Alioth, and giving some awesome buffs, including the buff that I've been asking for. Magus has been brought from a 3-5 down to a 2-3, and I love this change because I know a lot of people were really hoping that Magus would get changed to being able to use a card's on reveal, but Magus does copy on reveal cards. You just need to be able to trigger it again. And I really like that change. And I really like this 2-3 because something that I haven't heard people talk about kind of enough in Marvel Snap is how big of a gap most decks have between 2-cost and 3-cost cards. When you look at like the value you can get in a 3-cost card versus a 2-cost card, it's almost night and day. There's so many decks are like, man, I would love to have another great 2-drop for what we're doing. Instead, I have like 6 3-drops. And not just Surfer, but really like every deck now because they want to bring these powerful effects with good stats, but they don't want it to be too powerful or too good of stats. So they put it in like a value 3-drop. And if they bring it down to like 2-cost, a lot of those cards are too powerful, bring it too much, and it won't like too expensive and it won't see any play. So I think a lot of cards kind of get stuck at 3. But Magus is the perfect candidate for a 2-cost because he's hard to kind of work into your deck building or your playing, like your actual curves and stuff, but he can actually have a very good impact on the game and is perfect as a 2-cost. I mean, look at this deck. I posted a video with this deck. I used this deck to get to Infinite. It was one of my 2 decks, the other being an Aurora deck that I used on my climb, and I love what this deck is doing, and it got so much better with 2-3 Magus, because now he fits perfectly into the Hammers package, right? This deck, super straightforward. You want to play a 1-drop on 1, Spider Hammer Kingatiri, 2-drop on 2, Moondragon or Magus, then you play Thor or Silver Surfer on 3, Beta Ray Bill on 4, or Stardust. Of course, Silver Surfer and Stardust are your, if you need a backup plan, if you don't have Thor or Beta Ray. Jane Foster to draw the hammers. What you really want to do is if you play Magus on 2, Thor on 3, activate your Magus, you've got a hammer. Or Magus on 2, you put that Silver Surfer first steps on the Magus, then you play Beta Ray Bill on 4, activate the Magus. If you're winning that lane, let's say that you had like Kingatiri, like 11 power there, Magus will copy the Stormbreaker, then Silver Surfer will go off, copying the Magus Stormbreaker, and then triggering it on your Beta Ray. Then you can like draw it with Mighty Jane Foster Thor, and then you can Odin in that entire lane for like 7 procs. It is absolutely insane and got so much easier with that 2-3 Magus. And I don't just think that it's this. I think decks like Cerebro 3 now. You could play Magus on 2. If you've got Cerebro, great. If you don't, activate Magus on turn 3, right? The Warlock decks where you want to play like, now you can play Magus on 2, Warlock on 3, right? Just your curve is so much easier with Magus, and I really like this change. This is what I wanted to have happen. You guys are going to see some great play, but please, if you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We've got a brand new season about to drop Marvel Snap with a brand new keyword supposedly coming in objective, and I am super excited for it. I don't want you guys to miss it, so make sure you ring that bell, get those notifications turned on, and let's get into some game. All right, so we have the turn 2 Magus, exactly what we want to see here. Opponent is rampant, probably Mr. Negative then, right? Although, Sandman. Okay, so like Doom 2099 then? Oh, perfect. Okay. So now, this is exactly the combo that we've been setting up. Okay, so it is. Oh, it's Electro. Okay. Maybe, Galactus? Interesting. But this is the exact combo that we were talking about. So now what we can do is we can play Beta Ray Bill out. Obviously, this wasn't the one that was in our deck, but we do this. We play Beta Ray. Let me make sure I did this in the right order. You play Beta Ray, then you activate Magus. Magus then copies the effect of the hammer, and then as long as we're winning left lane, it'll go off immediately. This is what the 2-cost Magus lets us do. Opponent has 5 energy, so Now we have that. Invisible Woman first steps. Okay, so it is Doctor Doom. I don't know why they're playing Electro, though. And now we get to play Jane Foster. I think we do this... We could do it middle, because we're gonna win right. And then we had 12 more here. Yeah, that should be more than enough. Because this makes them think that we're playing more for middle than we are. Yeah. And then this. Or, oh my gosh, this. Or this. Like this. The double hammers. So this will move one of these. Both of these are hammers. We'll have 2 Beta Ray Bills out. That's hammer. This is going to be 24, 48 power over here. I mean, this is too much fun to not do, right? This is too much fun to not do. Oh, man. Another hammer. Mm-hmm. Sure. Hey, it's a Foom! They hit their 1 and 4. You know, they kind of really lost every other lane, but that's all right with me. All right, now this is what I want to see. Perfect curve here. And we can actually do this, and then as soon as we draw a hammer, we can copy it with this. Take off something. Oh no, Frankie Ray! Oh boy. Are we being shoe loud? So we play out this. There's no on reveal to copy yet. No. Oh, are we being Nemora'd? That's good. I think we're being Nemora'd. Oh, perfect. Okay, so now we play Beta Ray here. Activate this. Copy the hammer with the Magus. I think if they're playing Namora, they're not going to play anything right, which means we should win it, which means that should be... Yeah. So they're going to play like Wong. And then we play for left and middle. Captain Marvel. Oh, okay, they're going to set it up for middle. So we play for... probably right. So we do this. Let's see, if they just play Namora, we've got Shang-Chi for left. Odin right is just wins us middle every time. That's 2 hammers. Such a sweet combo. We also picked something. Like, it's important to note. One of these cards is not like the other. Okay, there's Namora. Okay, we're good. We do this. Yeah. Shang-Chi, and then Grandmaster, and then we throw one of these. I guess we could throw the Thor, but it's a 2 out of 3 chance. Even if we throw the Thor, we'd be at 18. Yeah, I think they're going to play Odin over here. I'm surprised they didn't Namora middle. I don't know what... I don't know what that would do. We could... I don't know. Throw the Shang middle after we're done with it. Come on, we came here to play hammers. We came here to play a lot of hammers.
Power must be controlled.
Shang and another hammer. Nice. Ironheart. Red Guardian. All right. That's how you win every lane in a game of Marvel Snap. Victory. So we're gonna get... yeah, we'll play this here. Usually I want to not play Beta Ray Bill in the corners for Grandmaster reasons, but yeah, okay. So we're gonna be able to win middle. Oh, and there's the Magus. So we play Magus here. Where do I want to play Magus? Wait, how do I want to do this? We can win middle with Beta Ray, or we could win left with Beta Ray and assume that these are enough to win middle. Kind of like that. I don't think opponent's going to be expecting it. So they play something middle, but... Okay, wait, I don't like that. Actually, maybe this is fine. Maybe I'll throw some hammers over there and an Odin. Kind of ignore this lane. Guess we'll see what we draw on turn 5. I think I want to actually draw, like, Thor, as strange as that sounds. We have our combo. Mojo World, Shuri's Lab, like, all of these are locations we have to play, like, a lot of cards into. Interesting. Okay. So, I guess Gambit's a little scary. Then we activate this, then we activate this. And then we can play, like, these two cards outright. We'll have a hammer, we have an Odin. I think we're pretty good. Opponent has priority 2, so, like, we can't get Marrowed. Could be Phantomexed, but it's gonna... We're gonna at least get one double here, probably. Yeah, because Phantomex would go middle. Yeah, because then we'll win left by 1. Obviously, Gambit could be something weird, but okay. Oh, they're doing Quinjet Zombie Giant Man. Man, I do not know what's going on. Is this like Phoenix or Fire Hair stuff? So now we copy that, then this copies that. We have the hammer here. Okay, now what are we doing? Moondragon Thor. And then Stormbreaker Odin? Yeah. Definitely good for our opponent for that to go middle. And now Infinity Ultron. What is happening? They're ranked high too, but I mean, this doubles this twice, 24-48. That's got to be enough there. We're still winning middle. Yeah. We could also, if we were feeling really spicy, just say that this wins middle. But honestly, I'm a little worried that it doesn't because of Power Stone for Infinity Ultron can double it. And I think we're always basically winning left with 2 more hammers. That's going to be 48 plus 3, 51 power. Again, like, Gambit exists, so... I don't know if they are a Gambit deck since, you know... They've discarded something, but they haven't destroyed something, so... Okay, they play out 3 cards. See what that means. Maybe like Gambit and 2 stones. Obviously, if it hits something like middle or this king, I think we win. If it hits the king, we definitely win. Okay, yeah, that doubles that. There's the Gambit, so we needed to go middle. Yes, good. We're good. All right, we played exactly around that. Easy game. All right, am gonna play out the king because in case we draw one of our hammer bros, I'm gonna want that down, but ooh, Moon Dragon. All right, we see a 3-drop here. Hawkeye, Nightcrawler. Is this Shulao would be my guess? We think this... this won't go up until after. I really don't want this to get stuck. Or like take a rock. It's fine. Okay, nice. So opponent was totally fine with the rock. Because they're Merlin. 6 power already on the Moon Dragon, though. Alright, let's play Stardust. Just kidding, let's do this. Throw this acid arrow into a middle. I'm good on that one, opponent. You enjoy your acid arrow. Hope and once in future. Of course, like, the acid arrow isn't, you know, bad for our opponent because of what they're playing, but... Alright, I need a hammer bro. Let's activate the spider pig. That is not a hammer bro. Which means I'm gonna play Stardust here. And then now I guess I'm just hoping to draw like Odin. Oh, we stopped that! We definitely stopped that though. Yep. Cloaks. They can move something mid. Can I get an Odin? I think Odin would... Well, they have like Shu and a million energy, right? Yeah. So we do what? Move both of these middle. That goes up 9 there. And then play this. Yeah. Alright, can we win the game where we don't draw any of the hammer bros? They threw middle, so we won that one. Do we win left with 9 more power? We're at 18. We're at 18. Is this Shu? We do! Oh my gosh. This was the absolute worst thing that could have happened for us. And we won. And we still won. That, I mean, Moondragon just being a 2/6. Alright, let's get Spider-Ham down. I would not mind taking my opponent off of a draw here. Play Magus. And then we'll play Silver Surfer. We turned something off, which is good. And then we'll have Beta Ray. See, I feel like our opponent's a magic deck. I don't know why. I just store. Okay. So we activate this. I could actually get this to copy Moonstone. I think we do this. I still might get that to copy Moonstone. Iron Lads, they're just hoping to, like, blink. I guess we'll see if they have, What's it called? This turns off. This copies Stardust. Yeah, I want to do that. Because if this is like Blink, if they're trying to blink into a Legion, this would be the most insane play ever. Okay, it's just Vision. So we do this, they play just like a one big card right, we kill it. And then this one, even if they move that left. Oh, well, our Stardust didn't seem super relevant, but we got there. We got there. Could have been too. I mean, they could have been doing like Blink stuff, so. What a weird game. I'll take it. We've got our Magus, we've got our Thor. All we need is something to copy it. So let's play Thor. Let's play Magus right, Thor middle. Did our opponent accidentally queue up with a what is it called deck? Sanctum deck. It looks like they might have. Don't mind if I do. No, okay, I think they're just, I guess they're just playing Zoo. No, maybe this is. 3. All right, now we have that. Now what we can do is play Moondragon left. No. Grandmaster right, Moondragon, then Mighty Jane left. Copy that. Grandmaster right, Moondragon here. No, like this, like this. Kalia, Nightcrawler. Opponent is just playing every 1-drop in the game. Keep thinking Magus is a 3-drop. I'm so used to it. And then we play Mighty Jane. Well, okay, now we don't need to. Still might. Yeah, I'm still gonna because it grows our Moondragon. And then like, okay, yeah, this 100% is a okay. So now we just play Shang, Mjolnir, King Atiri. Yeah. Yeah. Got him! Joke's on you, opponent. I'm not playing a 1-drop. I am playing Shang. And I am winning. So any of these cards, like Hydra Bob would have only been 5 power over here. 16, I guess maybe. Yeah, it would have been 5 more, 17. So we got him no matter what. Nice.